And the comedy website Funny or Die made its name posting viral videos sprinkled with celebrities. Now it's getting into the movie business, but of course not in the traditional way. Our senior West Coast correspondent, Jon Erlichman, is here with more. I've been looking forward to this one.
You know, making movies is a brutal business. I think we know that. But if you're well connected, there are a lot of things you can do these days. You can make something available on demand at the same time that it's in theaters, or you can just make it available on demand before it even goes into theaters, and that's exactly what Funny or Die is doing.
I'm not doing so good, Pearl.
I put you on the street.
The Landlord, Funny or Die's first ever production, was meant for the very small screen.
I'm working 3 jobs right now, I'm working nights.
Now, Funny or Die is moving to the big screen with its first feature, Tim and Eric's billion-dollar movie.
Hi, this is funnyordie.com.
At Funny or Die headquarters in Los Angeles, a young, dedicated team cranks out comedy videos.
How many videos are you getting up, let's say, every month, would you say?
I would say on average we produce about 20 to 25 original videos a month.
Well-connected partners like Will Ferrell helped Funny or Die attract A-list stars and advertisers who create their own videos with Funny or Die's help.
We're doing this from a very different perspective, from a very different model than the standard Hollywood studio model.
Case in point, the first film, about 2 guys who get $1 billion to make a movie and blow it.
That's it.
That's our movie.
I paid $1 billion for that piece of
Generally, films go from the theater to video on demand. Funny or Die is making its movie available on demand first, followed by a theatrical run in March.
VOD kind of carries the stigma of straight to video, that whole idea of movies not being good enough, let's say, to go out in a movie theater, but good enough to go straight to what used to be the video store.
But CEO Dick Glover says Funny or Die's edge is its online audience, which helped keep the budget for its billion-dollar movie in the low millions.
We can market to them easily, and we can say, here's your chance right from the start to get this movie right away, that you don't have to go to a theater.
Billionaire Mark Cuban liked the idea. Not only is he an investor in the film, his Magnolia Pictures, which often releases films on demand first, is the distributor. Meanwhile, another well-known comedy site, IAC's College Humor, just announced plans for its own feature, which could help take some of the stigma away from video on demand.
As the quality increases, so will the perception of the quality of VOD, and that's very important.
Do you have projections on what you could potentially make from this, or is it just too early to know?
It's $1 billion movie. We can make billions of dollars.
In the meantime, Funny or Die plans to keep people excited about the videos it's cranking out so the brand stays strong and it can make more movies.
When Will did The Landlord going on 5 years ago, that was a huge deal to see a movie star in this grainy like home video. Now, you know, it's not enough for us to just put a cool person in the video and hope everyone cares.
Can't wait to see it, but there's got to be concern if they release this on demand first that people just aren't going to go to the theaters.
I mean, that's what the theaters are always complaining about. They're not even happy with this 3-month window where it goes to on demand after it's been in the theaters. But I think what Dick was saying there was the marketing costs are so much lower if you can just talk to your audience online that maybe if you save on that part of the budget, you can actually make more money or some money. Whatever that is, I don't know.
We're laughing, though. That's the point, right? But this is a company I didn't realize that actually has strong ties to Silicon Valley.
Yeah, Sequoia Capital was the early investor. Actually, it was a longtime player there, Mark Kwame's son, who came up with the idea. They went to CAA, and then they got Will Ferrell's production company involved. It's actually a great story. When that Landlord video first went online, they knew people were going to be interested in it, so there was big technology behind it before it went online because they didn't want it to crash. And of course, millions and millions of people have watched it, and it didn't crash.
Now, this is a company that's profitable, though they won't say how profitable.
Right.
Is this a company that could go public someday?
They're always vague about that publicly, but there is a question of if you're a big media company or a big technology company, would you be interested in buying Funny or Die? I mean, YouTube's spending $100 million. And they don't know what they're going to get.
And they're trying to beef up their content.
Exactly. So would you buy some certainty with Funny or Die for a higher price tag? It's one of those stories we're going to watch, along with possibly this movie.
We'll keep watching. I'm going to watch it.
All right.
Okay, thanks for that, Jon Erlichman. Great report.